Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bring in the hammer. Oh, heck yes. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there into deep left center field and down near the wall. So Estep there with an RBI double. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com and the IHSAA Champions Network. Again, here from Yorktown High School in Yorktown, Indiana, we have your 20-1 Wapahani Raiders as they will be taking on the 6-14 Yorktown Tigers here tonight. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We thank you all for tuning in here for this Saturday night of Indiana High School boys basketball here this evening, as we will get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Taylor Architects, Inc., a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So, these two teams will go toe-to-toe for the second time in the season. Again, the Raiders and the Tigers went toe-to-toe back there in that Delaware County Tournament Championship game there on January the 18th, in which Wapahani won that one by a final score of 48-34 to claim victory and to claim the Delaware County title there on that night. So, with that being said, is that any indication on how tonight's game will go? Absolutely not. New night, new opportunity for both sides. Yorktown, their last time out earlier this week, got a good victory over Muncie Central. I think it was 63-50 was the final score there in that one. Wapahani coming off of a great win last night at home for senior night there against Daleville. Final score of 79-39. So both teams coming off victories. Wapahani's been playing really well. Tigers have had obviously a little bit more of a down season, but they have played a little bit better, here of late. This is a game that, again, and I say it every ball game, and I think it's so important. I was even talking to our athletic director earlier because he was asking me about the prediction here for tonight. You just never know. It's every game's different. Every game poses its own challenges. I know these teams, know a lot about each other. We've already played against each other once this year. I fully expect it to be a physical, hard-fought ball game. I don't expect it to be a high-scoring affair. I don't think that that's really, something that we'll see here tonight. I could be wrong. You don't know. You never know. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if both teams score, below 55 points. Now. Granted, I hope Wapahani comes out here and lights it up just like we did last night. And obviously we we definitely can do that quick, fast, in a hurry. But with that being said, Yorktown is a tough team to go up against. They are physical, but so are we. And so, sometimes, defensively, these teams can, pose different threats to you. And it's the job of Wapahani here for us to figure out how to adjust and find ways around whatever the defense throws at you. But I think that, like I said, I think we're more than capable of doing that. It's just all about going out there and making it happen. Every single ball game, you think about, what are the things we're doing correctly right here, and what we do on offense and how we share the basketball. You don't see, for every single team. The way that we play good complementary basketball, we take good care of the ball, we make smart decisions, we take good shots. Not every game are we going to go out here and light it up for, 80 points. That would be nice. I mean, on the season here, we're averaging right about 62.5 points a game. We're allowing just a little over 40. Yorktown, they're not a huge offensive team, at least on the season. They're, right around, 47, 48 points a game. They allow over 50. Again, 6-14 record, that is what it is. But, this is a team that, for Yorktown, they can line it up. If they start getting hot, that's why I talk about, sometimes, in different sports, like in baseball, for instance, or softball, hitting's contagious. Well, same thing with this. You start seeing shots fall, confidence builds, and next thing you know, the scoreboard is being lit up. And that's one thing that either one of these teams can go off. Now, that's more likely to happen statistically here by Wapahani. But it's just, I think it's just going to be more of a defensive ball game here tonight. Yet again, we hope Wapahani goes out here and scores 75, 80 points. Yeah, that'd be great. But I think that I think this will be another one of those battles that we've seen there in a county championship game. I wouldn't be surprised if, like I said, if it's under 55 points. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if, the Raiders were able to go out there and put up 65, 70. For Yorktown, this is their senior night, and they want to defend their home floor. This is the last time here for the seniors to play on this floor, so they have a lot. I think they have a little bit even more to play for than just some usual ball game. So I think that there's some factors there, but at the end of the day, it's basketball. It's the same game as what it was last night. Keep it as simple as possible, and go out there and make things happen for yourself. And like I always say, defense wins ball games, and I think this will be another one of those ball games here tonight where for Raiders perform well at the defensive side of the basketball, and hopefully that'll fuel our offense. We could have a very good night here at the office here for Wapahani. So, looking forward to seeing what these guys can do. Again, this has been our Raiders Line pregame show presented by Taylor Architects, Inc. We'll be back here with tonight's starting lineups. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network here as we take a look here at tonight's starting lineups. First here for the your Wapahani Raiders, and the non-starters will include number 3, Leighton Spence, number 4, Noah Henderson, number 12, Caleb Lewis, number 14, Hunter Ottifer, number 15, Carter Bell, and number 32, Riley Swift. And now for your Selma American Legion, post 437 starting lineup here for the Raiders. Starting at one guard, a 5'10" senior, number 2, Logan Wolf. At the other guard position, a 5'8" senior, number 10, Nate Lukes. Starting at guard, a 6'3" junior, number 20, Eli Andrews. At the other guard, a 6'1" junior, number 22, Camden Bell. And at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 24, Brock Zitgraff. Again, your Raiders coached by Matt Luce, assisted by Chris Willis, as well as Jeff Andrews, Travis Stinglin, and Andy Zitgraff. Again, we will not be announcing Yorktown's starting lineup tonight because they end up getting the lineups in extremely late. We waited down there for about, and this is no exaggeration, about 20 minutes to get their starting lineups in, and we could never get them. So, unfortunately, and I hate that for the guys, but we won't be able to give their starting lineups here tonight because they did not get the lineups in at the correct time when they should have. So, nonetheless, that is what it is. Again, we'll go ahead and pause here for another quick break, and we'll be back here with tonight's tip-off coming up here from Yorktown High School, Wapahani and Yorktown here on the WHS Network.
And number 33, Ryan Burkholder. Game will start with the imposition of a technical foul on Yorktown, the scoreboard infraction.
All right, so the announcer just made the announcement right there. So Yorktown did not get the book in at the right time, and so the Raiders will get 2 free throws right here, and because a technical foul was issued to the Tigers. And rightfully so. So 2 free throws here for Nate Luce to begin the ball game, as the first one will be up and no good. Second of 2 will be up and good. So the Raiders will start off with a 1-0 lead, and we haven't even technically began the ball game. Again, the Raiders will have possession of the basketball. And that's how we're going to start things off here tonight. Zitgraff up top here to Nate Luce. Again, we officially got this game underway here at 7:39 p.m. here on this Saturday, February the 22nd, 2025. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Eli Andrews here on the right side. Wapahani coming off the big win last night. There's Nate Luce. Oh! Starting off the night with a bang. What a heck of a night he had last night. 10 threes, 32 points. Most of those coming there in the second half. And a heck of a start here so far, as we'll have a foul here underneath. After the rebound there from Nate Luce, the foul will be on number 12, Austin Cates, his first, team second here of the evening.
Fouls on Austin Cates. That's his first foul, team's first foul.
Wolf right side here to Andrews. Drives it right. Ball defended here by Ephraim Doherty. Zitgraf takes it to the left side elbow. Bell, left wing action. Dribbles, hands it off to Luce. Attacks the rack. No good there on the lay-in. Again, these two teams met all the way back on January the 18th, a little over a month ago, there in that county championship game in which the Raiders won that one by a final score of 48-34. To the corner, Barnes up and good for three. And that will get the Tigers on the board here for the first time this evening. Nate Luce, right side here to Logan Wolf. Dribbles up top, finds Eli Andrews. Andrews with a reverse layup is fouled on that shot, so he will head to the free throw line for two of them. The foul will be on number 41, Jabin Barnes. That's his first, team's third.
Eli Andrews at the line.
So the first one will be up and good here for Eli. The second of two will be up and good as well. So 2 for 2 on that trip to the line for Eli Andrews. A 6-3 Wapahani lead, under 6 minutes to go here in this opening quarter tonight, again from Yorktown High School. Swung up top here to Cates. The handoff to Doherty. Dribbles to the right side of the lane. Off balance shot up and no good. Andrews will corral the rebound, his first here of the evening. Up top to Zitgraf. Andrews will make it rain from downtown. Heck yes.
Andrews.
Second three on the night here for the Raiders. That now gives Andrews 5 points. Leading the way here for Wapahani to begin the ball game tonight. The other 4 coming from Nate Luce. Barnes here at the right side elbow. Well defended, and we're going to have a reach-in foul here on Wapahani. And that foul will be on number 2, Logan Wolf. That's his first, team's first.
It was on Logan Wolf.
Manor out here to Cates. Now on to Nate Tyler here on the left wing. Dribbles. Right side elbow shot up and rattles in and out. No good. Andrews with rebound number 2 on the night. Zitgraf top the key on to Andrews. Drives it left. Wide open shot and he'll make it. 2-point bucket right there. Great start for Wapahani. Forces Yorktown to take an early timeout. 11-3, 4:41 to play here in the first. We'll be back. All right, again, welcome back here with 4:41 to play here in the first. Again, Wapahani off to a nice start. 11-3 lead. Again, 7 of those so far coming from Eli Andrews, along with a couple of rebounds. Again, the other 4 coming from Nate Luce. Then you have the 3 from Barnes. That's how the Tigers have gotten on the board so far this evening. Tyler backs down Luce. Baseline jump shot up and good. Nice looking shot there by the young man. So that will be Nate Tyler's first points of the evening. Luce, right side Andrews, works it around here in the right wing. Camden Bell looking to go to work. Up top, swung on Logan Wolf. Now back to Nate Luce. Nate again facing some pressure from Cates. Andrews now in possession of the basketball. Works it around here to Camden Bell. Bell drives it right. Nothing's there. Staying with it. Kicks it out to Luce. Now on to Andrews out near half court. 3:42 and counting. Andrews from way downtown, and instead we're going to get an offensive foul.
Foul is on Brock Zickgraf. That's his first team second.
Okay, so the foul's on Brock Zickgraf, his first. Team second. Okay, so first turnover of the ball game here for Wapahani. Again, they only had 3 last night. They're averaging right around 5.5 to 6 turnovers a ball game. That's, just goes back to what I was saying there in the pregame report and what I talk about, pretty much every ball game. That unselfishness, the willingness to make every possession count, take good care of the basketball, making smart decisions. It's just, again, not something you see every day, but from the really good teams, that's exactly what you see. Barnes gets it inside and gets the bucket and the foul. So he will head to the line for one more, get another foul here on Zickgraf. That's now his second, at team's third.
Barnes at the line for the moment.
So we'll see if they end up pulling Zickgraf out or not. He'll stay in there, and the free throw's good. So 5 unanswered here from the Tigers. Barnes now with 6 of Yorktown's 8 points. Bell to Luce, pulling the trigger. Money again. Nate Luce doesn't know how to miss. Second 3 on the night. I don't know how many of those have been in a row now between the last 2 nights, but again, made 10 of them last night, 2 more so far. Camden Bell there with the rebound, his first here of the evening. I'll tell you what, we can keep tickling the twine all we want. No good for Wolf. That's going to be out of bounds there off of Barnes. And so it's going to stay right here with Wapahani as number 34. Connor Roray will check in for the first time this evening for the Tigers. Cates will have a seat here at the 2:29 mark. Wolf here in the left side corner. Back here at the near side of the floor to Eli Andrews. Looking to go to work right here. Andrews works it around the Wolf. Wolf up top to Zickgraf. The handoff to Nate Luce. Again, he can pull up from anywhere. Wouldn't give him a whole lot of breathing room there for Yorktown, which, considering what we've seen here from Luce and the Raiders, yet again defensively, it's going to be extremely important here for Yorktown. Andrews underneath the Wolf, the corner 3. That will find the bottom of the net. Logan Wolf there with his first points on the night, and now a 9-point Wapahani lead. Good to see Wolf be able to connect right there. He had just some tough luck last night. Had numerous good looks as Nate Tyler was good from beyond the arc. But again, Wolf had so many different good looks last night. Unfortunately, he couldn't buy a bucket. So good for him to be able to get on the board here for the first time this evening. Andrews, handoff now to Bell. Bell here at the free throw line, works it out to Luce. Wolf swung on to Zickgraf, now to Andrews. Slip back out here to Zickgraf. Andrews once again with the possession. Up top now to Wolf. Here's Camden Bell here on the right side wing. And 45 seconds and counting to play here in the first quarter. Wapahani in no rush right here. I'd imagine at this point, hopefully we'll hold for the last shot of the quarter. What's been a very productive quarter here for the Raiders. I think you can kind of see the same thing here for Yorktown as well. Done a pretty solid job. Again, most of these points this first quarter coming from Jabin Barnes, 8 of their 11. It might have even been 9 or 6 of the 11. Well, we'll have a traveling violation, they say, here on Wapahani. And we'll get a substitution right here. Leighton Spence will check in. Zitgraff will have a seat. There's 3 seconds to play. Deep 3, and that's going to fall short. That's going to do it here for the first quarter. At the end of one, Wapahani 17, Yorktown 11. Stick around, quarter number 2 coming up. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here, fans. Again, back with our second quarter of play. Again, we want to send a shout out here to our loyal watchers and listeners of us here on the WHS Network. So a big thanks to the Stanglins here this evening. Again, the parents of Travis Stanglin. Appreciate them, as well as Barbara Wilmoth, and Bob Taylor and his wife, and many, many others. So we appreciate everyone for always tuning in and spending your evening here with us, and means a great deal to us to have your support for not only us but more importantly our student athletes here for both teams. So good start here for Wapahani. Yorktown, I think you can kind of say the same thing here as Logan Wolf will corral the rebound. That's his first here of the night. Loose with a handoff to Andrews. Drives it left to the corner. Right side 3. No good for Wolf. Spence will come away there with a rebound. Now Nate Luce with the up and under. No good. Barnes guarded here by Andrews. The handoff to Tyler. Now Burkholder. Left wing. Up top to Tyler. He'll take the top, the key 3. That is up and good. Nate Luce. Drills up top now, finds Spence on to Bell. Guarded by Burkholder. Bell attacks the rim, will not get the finish, but does get the foul. So that foul here on number 33, Ryan Burkholder, his first, team's first here of the quarter, as Camden Bell will head to the free throw line for a pair. First free throw attempt will be up and in and out, no good. A second of 2. We'll find the bottom of the net. All right, so Bell there with his first point on the night to go with a rebound so far. 4-point Wapahani lead. Tyler on now to number 4, Trammell. Tyler looking for Barnes. Can't get it here to him. Instead, Tyler will opt out to give away to Barnes here on the perimeter. Tyler for 3. It's up and good again. That's his third 3 here of the half. And so Yorktown with their own little offensive firepower here so far. It was down by as much as, right around 8, 9 points. That was back within 1. Shooting the ball well. No good for Andrews. Well defended there by Bell. Tyler for three. No good that time. Spence there with a rebound, his second. Bell, right wing here, guarded by Rowray. Screen set here by Wolf. Wolf will dribble it up top, finds Andrews. Wapahani so far only 1 point here in the quarter. And we'll get a foul here on Burkholder. So that's going to be his second, team's second. So back in comes Zitgraff for Wapahani and Doherty for Yorktown. Logan Wolf will have a seat. And now Burkholder will have a seat here for Yorktown. Inbounded to Bell. Luce drives it right, off balance shot, no good. Probably wasn't the greatest of shot to go with, but wasn't much going on offense here for Wapahani. Tyler for three. That's up and good again. Man, oh man. I mean, he's a spark plug right now. He has 12 of their 20 points here in this first half, so Wapahani will take the timeout, and we will step aside here for a timeout of our own. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, and welcome back. And following the timeout here from Wapahani, both teams now with 4 timeouts remaining. And Tigers, again, like I just mentioned, caught fire here. Most of those coming here from Nate Tyler. Has 12 points here in this first half. Again, all 12 of those coming from beyond a 3-point line. So we've just, got to do a better job defending him. Got to make somebody else score. Bell here on the left side. Drives to the rack and no good. And we're going to have a foul underneath, and that's going to be here on Barnes. So that will now be his second, team's third.
Team's third of the quarter. Logan Wolf back on the floor for Wapahani.
So Wolf back in for Wapahani. Spence will have a seat. Now it's going to be out of bounds again, this time off Yorktown. Inbound here to Andrews. Nate Luce, no good that time. Zitgraff with the rebound. Now Eli Andrews, that's no good. So we'll have a foul here on Yorktown's number 11.
Fouls on Yorktown.
Nate Tyler, his first.
That's his first.
Team's fourth. Tell you what, Barnes got away with another one right there. Andrews here on the left side. Raiders trying to set something up right here. Trying to find their offense here again. It's been pretty non-existent here in this second quarter. And Bell, look at that with the reverse up and under right there for two. Thing of beauty from Camden. 3 points, couple of rebounds so far. Ties it up here at 20. So speed underneath. Barnes up and good. Oh, Bell was looking for Zitgraff, ends up in a turnover. Roray gives way to Tyler. And no good. Zitgraff corrals his second rebound here on the night. See if Wapahani can come up with something good right here. That one rolls all the way around the rim, no good. Nice hustle there from Bell. And unfortunately, the Raiders come up empty. So again, just 3 points in this second quarter for the Raiders. Leighton Spence will check back in. Camden Bell will have a seat. Bell now gives way to Tyler. No good for three. Spence with a rebound, his third now tonight. And right at 30 seconds to play here in the first half. Wapahani down by 2. Loose up and good for 2, and that's how this half will end. So both teams will head to the locker room. Halftime score, Wapahani 22, Yorktown 22. Stay right here with us. Again, here on the other side of the break, we'll have our halftime report coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, folks, welcome back here with our Next Elite Real Estate game break at the half. Again, it is Wapahani 22, Yorktown 22. Again, in a extended halftime here because they had a couple different things going on here this evening. So that's why we went on a little bit more of a lengthier commercial break. But action-packed first half. I think that, again, for Yorktown's standpoint, they went out there and they took care of business. They had you had Nate Tyler go out there. He ended up scoring 12 points there in the first half. Shot the ball very well. Javen Barnes got off to a really hot start there for the Tigers as well. So even if you take away a couple of those threes, obviously it would be a different ball game. But I thought that the Tigers did a pretty good job there in that first half. I think Wapahani did as well. Again, I think a lot of it just has to do with just a couple possessions here or there that you could take back, both offensively and defensively. I think that we'd be in much better shape. But you're still tied here at the break. No reason to panic. I don't think any of the fans or whatever should panic either. Just you got to keep playing your game. That's one thing about this team that, no matter, how things are going throughout the course of the ball game, our players stay the same. We don't try to steer away necessarily from the game plan or steer away from what our identity is. You adjust, yes. You adjust to whatever the defense might be throwing at you. But still, at the end of the day, our team has an identity. We play the game accordingly to that, and at the end of the day, whatever happens. But you can't steer away from who you are as a team and what's gotten you to this point in the season, what's gotten you to this point in the ball game. I think that we did do some good things offensively. I thought we did some good things defensively. Like I said, you shut down Tyler there from the outside, but then somebody else is open, then somebody else can go off. So we just got to keep bringing the pressure defensively. And really, in all honesty, I think Wapahani can crank that defensive pressure up a few notches here in this second half. I think that, again, Yorktown, did get some good looks. You got to give credit where credit's due, but I think we bring more pressure, then we'll see, because Yorktown, they didn't even have a turnover in the first half, and that's, they're not necessarily a team that turns it over 15, 20 times a game, but they're not necessarily a team that, I guess, known for their great ball handling. They still, I think they're like right around 10 turnovers. So that's still very respectable. But right now, nothing. So they're making every possession count. Wapahani's got to do a better job of creating turnovers, and like I said, I think we need to bring a little bit more pressure. But I still think it was a very good first half defensively for us. And hopefully things will turn out the way we hope. But there's, you got 16 minutes of basketball here, and so we'll see what adjustments are made here for Wapahani and for Yorktown here as well. The Raiders here in this first half, they were led here by Nate Luce, ended up having 9 points and a rebound. Eli Andrews with 7 points and 2 rebounds. Logan Wolf with 3 points, and then Camden Bell with 3 points and 2 rebounds, and then Brock Zitgraff with 2 rebounds. So nonetheless, here, tie game at 22. We'll step aside, and we'll be back here at the start of the second half coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back, folks. Again, if you're just joining us here for the first time this evening, we want to say welcome to the WHS Network. And I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, a tie ball game here at 22. Wapahani will have possession of the basketball to begin the second half. And we'll have Logan Wolf to inbound here at half court. Let's see, we'll inbound here to Eli Andrews. And so again here, we'll see what both teams do, respectively defensively. Hopefully Wapahani, again, I thought it was still a very good defensive first half, no doubt about it, but I look for us to really pick up the pressure a little bit more. Nate Luce no good there for 3, and Tyler will come down there with a rebound. And both teams coming back out here in their original starting lineups here as well. Tyler here at the top of the key. Nothing there for Barnes. Finds Cates. Dribbles in, kicks him back out to Tyler. Evan Manor drives it here to the free throw line. Back out to Cates. Manor to Barnes inside up and good for two.
Basket Barnes.
Bell to top, swung on to Andrews. He'll give way to Nate Luce. Working around now, Zitgraf back to Wolf. Andrews here, Camden Bell, and we're going to have a foul here on number 20, Evan Manor. That's his first, team's first here of the night, of the quarter, I guess I should say. Wolf with the inbound. Here into the backcourt to Nate Luce. Andrews will give way to Bell. Attacking the rim to the right side corner. Logan Wolf. No good. Again, we just having a little bit of a tough time here tonight. And obviously not the shooting display that we put on last night, but you know that's again one thing that I mentioned earlier there in our pregame. Those of you that was able to tune in, you know it's tough to have great shooting nights every single night. You know you gotta that's why good teams are still able to find ways to win. You know because even on nights like these where we're not shooting as well, we still find ways to win. And, you still find ways to be productive on the offensive end of the floor and defensive end as well. So, things aren't going so great right now. That's where, again, we're Wapahani, I think that we've got to make a point right here to be aggressive and really go at the rim. Good move right there. Rebounded by Zitgraf. And then rejected. But again, right there by Andrews. Great decision, high percentage shot. Again, just the ball is not finding the bottom of the net right now. But, we've got to keep getting after it, and that's what these guys keep doing. Manor here at the top finds Tyler, guarded by Bell. Manor underneath Doherty. And no good. Rebounded by Andrews. That will now be his third rebound here of the night. Thought about pulling up right there. Instead, Zitgraf will be fouled on the way up. Good job of going up strong right there by Brock. So the foul will be here on Yorktown's number 13, Ephraim Doherty. His first, team second. First one will be up and good here for Zitgraf. That's going to be his first point on the night. He had 17 big points last night. Got off to a red-hot start. But 17 points, 8 rebounds, I believe Brock had last night. Need to have a great second-half performance here from him or for us to have a good chance of winning this ball game tonight. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be, 17 points. It just be great defense, that we continue to see from him. So, there's multiple ways of making an impact in a ball game. Manor here on the right side, guarded by Wolf. Screen set by Barnes, and heck, Manor had a nice clean path to the basket. That's where, really, in all honesty, you almost have to kind of sag back a little bit right there if you're Zitgraf and being help side defense coming off of that screen. Wolf couldn't get there, and Manor turned the corner, and he had a wide open layup. Loose on to Andrews. And now we'll have a foul here on Yorktown. Be on number 13, Doherty. His second, team's third. So Leighton Spence will check back in. Spence up and good for two. Nice pass right there from Eli Andrews. Nice finisher there from Leighton. His first points on the night to go along with 3 rebounds. In tie game here at 26. Nearly 3 minutes to play here in the third. Manor now works it on to Tyler, excuse me. Left-handed shot up and good. So Nate Tyler there with 2 more. Back at it again up top. Zit Grapp pulling the trigger and money from downtown. Yes. Just what the doctor ordered right there for the Raiders. Hopefully that's just one of many here in this second half here for the Raiders. We've got a long way to go here, folks. Wapahani can heat up in a hurry, but nicely done again here, this time by Austin Cates. Getting the bucket right there to put the Tigers back on top here by 1. Deep 3. Andrews will tickle the twine. Yes! Second 3 of the night now for Eli Andrews, and that's now going to give him 10 points and 3 rebounds. Now Wapahani's got to get some stops defensively here. Cates dribbles up top, finds Tyler. Now on to Manor. Here to top the key. Works it back around. Cates dribbles now and look to set it up for the Tigers offensively. Barnes threw that one way outside and ends up in a turnover. That's the second turnover now of the night here for Yorktown. Again, those coming right here in the second half, as we will have a full timeout on the floor taken by the Tigers. We will go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout. We'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Sam Pierce Chevrolet, located at 12401 West County Road 550 South in Daleville, Indiana. Sam Pierce is your trusted Chevrolet dealership and the reason why loyal customers keep coming back. They're known for their friendly style of service and stock with brand new and pre-owned vehicles, along with offering competitive lease deals, finance options, and a top-of-the-line auto service. For more information, give them a call at 765-387-4287 and go to sampierchevy.com to find your next vehicle. Again, that is Sam Pierce Chevrolet. The best deals are in the country. Also, big thanks here to Air Park Door, owned by Dustin Koger and located at 321 West Ontario Drive in Muncie, Indiana. They've been voted as Muncie's Quest for the best for the level of professionalism and knowledge they possess and the quality service they provide for a reasonable price. For more information, check them out on Facebook at Air Park Door and contact them at 765-741-3667 for all of your garage door needs. So greatly appreciate Air Park Door and Sam Pierce Chevrolet. Again, both proud sponsors of the WHS Network. Andrews, no good for 2. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Yorktown. Again, a good quality shot there from Eli. Pulled up right there from the free throw line. Bell here in the left side corner. Then he had a 17-point performance. Andrews, no good. And here come the Tigers. They have the numbers to Doherty up and good for 2. So that will tie it up here at 32 with under 1 minute to play in quarter number 3. Spence back to Bell. Now he'll work him back all the way up top here to Zitgraff. Fake hand off to Luce. Somebody's got to go to the ball. Finally finds Bell. 12 seconds and counting. Nate Luce, corner three. Money, baby. Heck yes. And now a travel here on Yorktown with 0.9 seconds remaining. Here in the third quarter, again, we can't put that on our screen. So again, there's 0.9 seconds. We'll just go ahead and put 1 second on there. Why not? Oh, how about that? The buzzer beater from Eli Andrews, yes. Man, you want to talk about ending the quarter there with a bang. Got a three-pointer from Nate Luce. Then the buzzer-beating bucket right there. Triple B, baby, come on. 37-32 at the end of three. We'll be back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here with our next Home Elite Real Estate game break as we enter the fourth quarter play again here from Yorktown High School here in Yorktown, Indiana. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And we will have a foul here on Zitgraff. So that will be his third. Team's first here of the quarter. Again, there's been 4 fouls called on Wapahani tonight. 3 of those coming on Zitgraff. Corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Bell. Andrews here at the top, guarded by Burkholder. A little handsy right there. I'm a little surprised that nothing was called, but we play on. That's all right. Oh, yeah, he got the step on him, and he put that one right through. Once he had the step on him, he beat him, was able to get right there to the rim, putting 2 more points up on the board. No good right there. Rebounded by Nate Luce. His second rebound here of the night. Oh, nice slip to the bucket right there. Brock Andrews, and then, Brock Andrews. Brock Zitgraff from the pass from Eli Andrews. Oh, that was beautiful. So another Yorktown turnover. That now gives them 4 here in the second half.
Session stand is getting ready to close.
But again, a nice slip to the basket there from Zitgraff. Andrews able to thread the needle right there and sneak a nice pass in. Bell drives right. And after all that, there was nothing. So just out of bounds off of Yorktown.
Leighton Spence returns.
Yep, looks like it. So Leighton Spence will check back in. Camden Bell will have a seat. Okay, so we're back to basketball. Loose, then down there to Spence. Well, heck, they're going to leave Andrews wide open. No good right there, but, I mean, still not exactly ideal. If you're Yorktown right there, that's not somebody you want to leave wide open like that. And luckily for them, he missed the shot. Tyler here at the top. Off balance turnaround jumper. Nice looking shot there by the young man. And we will have a 30-second timeout here from the Tigers. We'll step aside here for a timeout of our own. 41-34 Wapahani. Again, welcome back for the timeout. Again, just under 6 minutes to play. As Wapahani motors up four quickly. Zitgraf, corner three. Oh, tickles the twine. Dialed it up from long range. Zitgraf here with his second three of the night. That now gives him 10 points. Along here with 3 rebounds. So again, we hope the young man's all right. And he is walking off the floor, but we'll get him checked out. But again, we hope that Nate Tyler is all right. Again, we will have Mason Trammell now check in for Yorktown. Bell from the free throw line up, well contested. Zitgraf there with a rebound, and then fouled. That's going to be on number 41, Jabin Barnes, his third, team's first here of the quarter. To the corner, Andrews connects. Wapahani catching fire here in this fourth quarter. Last quarter, best quarter right here. Hand off to Trammell. Now Doherty looking to go to work. Shots up and good. There from the right side elbow. Spence now with a handoff here to Camden Bell. And under 4.5 remaining. And we'll have a foul here on Barnes.
Fouls on Barnes in the Yorktown. That's his fourth.
So that's his 14th second of the quarter.
14th second of the quarter.
Down there to Andrews here in the backcourt. Brings across half court. Spence, the handoff to Bell. Now back to Zitgraff, back to Bell again out near half court, guarded by Doherty. Well defended there by Doherty. And again, great clock management right here. Trying to take time off the clock. Oh, boy. And we're going to get a foul here on Yorktown. But extremely important right here. Wapahani taking time off the clock, being patient with the basketball. So the foul here on Doherty, that's going to be his third. Team's third here of the quarter. Nate Luce inbounds. There's actually 3:26 remaining. And we will get a full timeout on the floor taken by Wapahani. We'll step aside here with them. It is Wapahani 41, Yorktown 36 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Good welcome back following the timeout. And it's going to be Raider basketball returning right here. We'll have Nate Luce to inbound here for your Raiders. Left corner three off the mark. Zitgraff with the rebound. Back out to Bell. Works it inside. Shots up and good. Nicely done there by Camden Bell. 5 points, 3 rebounds now for Camden. Doherty here at the top of the key looking for Barnes. Nothing there. Cates for 3. That is up and good.
Cates for 3.
So Austin Cates gets this game back within 10 for Yorktown. Get nearly 2.5 to go. And they say a traveling violation here on Wapahani. First turnover here of the half. Now gives us 4 here on the night. And Barnes up and good for 2 more. So back to an 8-point Wapahani lead. Again, the timeout on the floor will be taken here by Yorktown. And again, we'll want to stick right here with you during this timeout. Again, just a reminder, so next week, your Wapahani Raider boys basketball team will conclude their 2024-2025 regular season at Shenandoah next Friday night. Again, a JV start time 6 o'clock. Varsity game to follow. We hope you guys make the trip on over there. Not quite sure. I'm not sure yet if we'll be broadcasting that game or not. More than likely not, but you never know. I know that, and sometimes, you know, we was thinking about doing a girls' game earlier this season. I don't recall. I don't believe that the Wi-Fi is necessarily the greatest over there. But, you know, we'll see. I don't know. You know, we haven't been over there for a few years, so we might try to make the trip over there and broadcast the game. I'm not quite sure yet, but again, you know, we'll make sure and relay that information on you fine folks out there next week. Again, the sectional pairings are tomorrow night. There, I believe, at 5 p.m., so hope you guys check that out as well. Again, we'll have all the Sectional 40 bracket information coming up there tomorrow night there on our social media site. And that's going to be a Raider turnover. Their second, the last few possessions, lands good. So again, something you don't necessarily see from Wapahani very often, and that's carelessness down the stretch right here. These, like I said, the last couple of possessions right here, Wapahani has not done a very good job of taking care of the basketball. So again, that ball was deflected out of bounds, but it was off of Yorktown. .110 to go. Again, Nate Luce here with the basketball, and we'll have a reach-in foul here on Doherty. That's his team's fourth. Logan Wolf will inbound, and he'll inbound it there into the backcourt to Nate Luce. Again, the Raiders have been up by as much as, I believe, 13 here in the second half. So again, possession will stay here with Wapahani. Deflected out of bounds there off the Tigers. And down there to Zitgraf, missed the layup though. And up and good for two more. Now down to a 4-point game. Not exactly a very good job of finishing this one, which is an extreme rarity here for Wapahani. So that foul on Doherty, that's going to be his fifth, team's fifth, so he gone. The 2 shots here for Camden Bell. Again, make sure to tune in following the conclusion of the ball game here tonight. We'll have our Raiders Live post-game show. And recapping this one here tonight. Again, it'll be a very short version of our Raiders Live post-game. We'll have number 20, Evan Manor, checking back in for Yorktown. Again, 2 shots here for Bell. 28 seconds to go. First one will be up and good. 6 points now for Camden. 3 rebounds. Second of 2 will be up, and it will be good. Nicely done. So another timeout on the floor, and this timeout will be taken by the Tigers. Or actually by Wapahani, excuse me. So they have 2 timeouts remaining. Yorktown still with 1. We'll step aside once again. We'll be back with more after this message. All right, folks, again, welcome back following the timeout. Wapahani here with a 51-45 lead. Kate's here at the top, and we will have a foul here on Wapahani, and that's going to be on Brock Zickrat.
Foul's on number 24.
So that's his fourth, team's second of the quarter. Well, actually, excuse me, that's team third. Kate's off balance shot, no good. Rebounded there by Nate Luce. His third rebound here of the night. A foul on Barnes. That will be his fifth. So he's gone. And in will come number 33, Ryan Burkholder. First one will be up and good here for Nate. Second of two, up and good as well. Excellent. Leighton Spence will check back in. Logan Wolf will have a seat. 14 seconds and counting. Trammell for three, off the mark. Burkholder there with a rebound. That will be up and good. And that will do it. Final score. Your Wapahani Raiders 53, the Yorktown Tigers 47. Again, stick around here with us. Again, we'll have a Raiders Live postgame show coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bring in the hammer. Oh, there it is. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there into deep left center field and down near the wall. So Estep there with an RBI double. All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, with our Raiders Live postgame show, again presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate and a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Great night once again here for Wapahani. Wouldn't say that it was like the greatest game we had all year, but I mean, just another hard-fought ball game. Second half, really showed up here. We ended up scoring 31 points here in the second half. Just great effort once again here from your Raiders and from the Tigers as well. I mean, again, you got to give credit where credit's due right there. But I thought we did a much better job defensively. I thought we did a good job there in the first half, but I thought we brought the pressure maybe a little bit more here in the second half. Than what we did there in the first, but it's still a pretty good night offensively there for Yorktown. I mean, they scored right about their season average on the year. Wapahani a little bit shy of theirs, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is who has the more points or the most points scored in the ball game. And tonight it was your Wapahani Raiders, so that's like I said, that's the only thing that matters right here. And this was just another great effort and great win here for Wapahani, a hard-fought win, and a win they should be pleased with. I think that anytime you can win a high school basketball game, especially on the road, against what I think is a tough team. I mean, record again. I really don't pay a whole lot of attention to that stuff because yet again. anybody can be beaten any given night. It doesn't make a difference what your record is, how good, how bad you are leading up to the game. Anything can happen. And, I think that both teams went out there, they played hard, and, we got our money's worth. And I think that we got the game that I expected. I know, and that was something that I had talked about that there in our pregame show about how this was going to be another defensive battle, probably a low-scoring game. I wouldn't say that it was a really high-scoring game by any means, but it definitely wasn't a, 40 to 35 battle. It was, as far as from a defensive, grind them out kind of game. But both teams did put up some points here tonight, but I still thought defensively both teams did a pretty good job, especially here for Wapahani. So, now you look forward to next game, and that's going to be next Friday night. You got another MEC conference matchup to wrap up the 2024-2025 regular season, and that's going to be at Shenandoah. So that's going to be a great battle coming up there next Friday night. Not quite sure yet, again, if we're going to broadcast that game or not. But if not, then again we'll be back at it for the state tournament. But really looking forward to seeing Wapahani hopefully really get a good wrap up on the season right here, claim conference title, and there's more championships to go from here. You've already won a county title. Now you're staring at a conference title right here, and then you want sectionals, you want regionals, you want semi-state, you want state. That's what you play for. And these guys, I think, are determined to do that and have the talent to be able to do it, and the knowledge of the game and the patience to be able to do it. So really looking forward to I know the sectional draw tomorrow night. Again, that will be on the IHSAA Champions Network. That will be, I believe, at 5 p.m. there tomorrow night. So you guys make sure and check that out. If you can't, well, we'll have you covered. We'll be posting the bracket coming up there tomorrow night. We'll have the bracket on our social media sites on Twitter and Facebook, or X, whatever you want to consider it as. But really looking forward to that coming up there tomorrow night. To wrap things up here this evening, the Raiders were led here tonight by Eli Andrews, 17 points and 3 rebounds. Following him, Nate Luce with 14 points and 3 rebounds. Brock Zitgraff with 10 points and 5 rebounds. Let's see, next we have Camden Bell, 7 points and 3 rebounds, and then Logan Wolf, 3 points, 1 rebound, and Leighton Spence with 2 points and 3 rebounds there for the grand total. 53 points scored for your Wapahani Raiders. Again, 21-1 on the season are the Raiders, and 8-0 to MEC Conference. Again, they'll be back at it next Friday night. Again, 53-47. Wapahani victorious here this evening. Again, until next time, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night